what your fund objective, the way that you're looking at stocks changed over the last 5, 10 years compared to those first 10 years?
Yeah, I mean, I think that in this business, you need to be a continuous learning machine. And I think the one thing with investing is that all knowledge is cumulative. So unlike, being a, basketball player or a football player, as you pile on the years, you should be getting better and such. That's wonderful. And you can keep getting better into your 70s or 80s and such, which is also great. So yeah, I mean, as I get more experience and I'm able to learn from especially the mistakes and also from other investors, the model changes periodically. I made a significant change last year in the way I run the funds. And the big driver of that was that when I read the full set of letters by Nick Sleep, he's the guy who used to run the Nomad Investment Partnership in London. And those letters, I think, are floating around on the internet now. So if you just, Google Nick Sleep Nomad letters, I think you can get the full set. And I highly recommend them. Nick had done really well. And I think him and his partner, Zach, over the years got some very good insights. And when I looked at their model and what they were doing, I felt that it was vastly better than the approach I was taking. And their model is really looking at these ownership stakes in businesses really as if you were the founder or the manager of the business, and to think about it in the way the founding family would think about it. And so that basically stretches out time horizons. It also changes the type of businesses you invest in. And it's very tax efficient and actually, I think, more satisfying.
Okay, no, that's very interesting. Did that change with the way that you're valuing companies because of the pandemic, or just
I think no, it doesn't so much change how you value businesses. I think the difference is that instead of buying a business that is undervalued, maybe 50% off or 60% off from what its intrinsic value is, you focus more on long-term compounders and businesses that can grow and scale over time. So instead of just buying what I had done for a long time, which is discounted pies, the focus changes to growing pies. And growing pies, you may have to sometimes pay a bit more for them because usually they're recognized as better businesses. But in many cases, the end result is a lot better.